So we're gonna handle some blue raspberry Mad Dog 2020. Gonna stick a little coconut rum in it, and we're gonna top it off with a little off-brand Sprite. That's good, but it's gonna mess me up.
Okay. Last week you was drinking faster than me, and here it is. I'm drinking faster than you this
exactly.
week.
You like the fruity. You got the fruity going on.
Cause I can't taste it.
You know, I like the spicy.
I got the fruit and I can't taste it, and I can feel it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. This is gonna mess me up a little bit. You know, I'm pretty good with the ones that I make, but you know,
it's alright. It's pretty
this
early.
Drink is it's early still. So you know, it just means we'll go to sleep a little earlier than we planned. But it's all good. It's really.
I ain't go to sleep last night till 2 in the morning, and was up at 6:30.
I woke up at 3 a.m. and was like wide open, ready to go. Like, okay,
well, you know, they say 3.
Go.
They say 3.
What's up?
They say 3 to 4 o'clock is the witching hour.
They do. When I wake up at 3:30 every morning, and I think about that. I go to the bathroom, then I come back and I say my prayers again, and then go to sleep.
They also say that if you're woken up between those hours, that it's something that God is trying to show you, or God is trying to tell you.
Really?
Yes.
I've had to start paying more attention then.
When you wake up, take note of your surroundings. Take note of your feelings. Mm-hmm. Write down everything so you won't forget it. Or if you've had a dream before that, write your dream down, because that dream was telling you something.
My dreams give me anxiety every night. I literally have to take an anxiety pill to go to sleep because of the anxiety that I experienced in my dream.
The other day, I dreamed that I was dying. Like, I was literally dying in my bed, like in the position that I was sleeping in. Like, I felt myself dying in my dream. I do that if I sleep wrong and I end up where I'm not getting enough breath. Like, I was laid like this, and I was convulsing, and I could feel myself convulsing. And the only thing that saved me, that woke me up, your auntie Kathy called my phone.
Oh, wow.
And that's what woke me up.
That was a blessing. Yeah. I think the only thing that usually wakes me up is, you know, I have to go to the bathroom.
And that's the thing.
I'm dreaming that I have the weirdest dreams when I have to go to the bathroom.
I don't never have those dreams.
I be dreaming that I'm going around in a house that's supposed to be mine, that really isn't mine, looking for toilets.
Really?
It's so crazy. And they're recurring dreams. I'm really gonna have to start reading my dream books.
You know, a girl I seen on TikTok today, she was like, her grandmother always told her that in dreams, if you dream that you're at a wedding and you see that person getting married, that wedding actually goes on in your dream, that person that got married is about to die.
Oh, that's not good. That's not the way to start off a marriage.
She didn't believe it until it actually happened to her. She dreamt of her father getting married, and she didn't like the woman that he was marrying or whatever. But a couple months later, he died.
Wow. I've seen that happen to people that I was looking at. I'm like, oh, they're so in love. They're so happy. They're so perfect for each other. And then a couple of months later, the husband had died. I'm like, what? And then I saw it happen again. So that's one of my things. I try not to have a fear because, you know, the Lord says don't fear. One of my favorite scripture is, you know, not to fear. But that's what I think about. I'm like, I have wasted so much of my life since I was, 14 years old when I met my first husband and married him at 19. I wasted so much of my life, and now I finally, at this age, found my mate. I'm like, oh my goodness. I haven't seen him in a year because of this immigration issues. And so we've had to still hold our marriage together, you know, intercontinental not just state or country. It's on a whole different continent. And I said, when he finally gets here, that's one of my fears. That I'm trying not to let it be a fear, but it's my fear that I finally found the right person, and our marriage, it's not gonna last due to one of us kicking the bucket.
I used to be afraid of death, afraid of dying, but now I'm not. I'm at peace with it because I feel like if I die today, then that means my purpose has been served. I've done what God put me on this earth to do.
I'm not afraid of dying, but I don't want to miss out.
I understand that. I don't want to miss out. I don't want to lose my child. I don't want to leave my child in this world because ain't nobody gonna treat your child like you treat your child.
Yeah, I hope I go before my mom, my dad, and my children.
But
I don't know how to go on without them.
But I feel like God, he said God never puts more on you than you can bear.
That's true.
So I feel like if I die, that means that my child is strong enough.
Yeah, somebody's gonna
to get through it.
Your child is taken care of, baby. She got godparents and everything. Unless all of us in a van together and something happens.
Even if then, I know that God got her.
Yeah,
something is gonna happen and she's gonna be sick. Like she's not gonna have to worry about
She's already strong enough in her mind.
And mentally, she's there. She could do. She'll probably have her bad days. She'll miss mommy or whatever. Financially, if something was to happen to me,
she good.
She's set for life. Make sure that
I did sell insurance once too.
She's gonna be set for life. She's not gonna want for anything. Not gonna have to need for anything.
Yeah.
And emotionally, if something happens for me, I know that she has loved ones around her that's gonna be there for her. Not just my parents or her dad, but also her godparents and her
extended family.
And like her goddad, her godparents, not just her goddad, but her godparents, especially her goddad. From the day I told him that I was pregnant, he knew she was a girl before I even knew.
He did.
He was out buying little girl clothes. I'm like, we don't even know what to do. It's like, it's a girl. It's my Moochie.
And I hope you all come back to watch Munching with Moochie.
He's been there for her since birth, literally. I'm in the hospital giving birth to her the very next day, because it was late at night when I had her. The very next day, as soon as he got off work, working a 12-hour shift, he's at the hospital holding her.
Yeah.
Her dad didn't even do that. She has seen her dad, I can count on one hand how many times that she's seen her dad, and she's 90 years old.
Yeah. But that's why you have extended family.
Yeah. And
because sometimes, as somebody once told me, you have a bad picker.
And this is not my blood sister. We're no
This is
blood
my sister.
Relation. No
we
blood
have
relation.
laughed together. We have lived together. We have cried together. I don't have a blood sister, but I do have a sister through love. Man, couldn't do it without my JoJo. That's why when I started this show, I'm like, ain't but one person I want to do this with. It had to be my girl.
My baby's second mom. Well, third mom, because God forbid her godmother hears this. I'm her second mom. Kim is her third mom.
Yeah. I don't mind coming in third. That means that she got two she can mess up from before it get to me.
And then my blood sister. Sister, no. She was like, I'm second, Kim is third, and then Kim is fourth.
I'm in the right place. See, the first, the second, and third have to mess up before it gets to me.
And then got Grandma. Oh, she loves Grandma.
Yes.
Grandma and Papa Robert.
Mm-hmm. The extended family is definitely. She's been our baby since birth.
And Yellow Boy, she was like, I hope Yellow Boy's there. I don't think Yellow Boy's there.
Yellow Boy is the name that she gives to my youngest son, the one that just graduated. If you hadn't seen his graduation video and my video on Don't Give Up on Your Child, go back and look at it.
I was like, I don't think Yellow Boy's there, but you know. She was like, but I want to see Yellow Boy. And I was like, okay, well, we'll just hope he's there. But
he may show up. He may.
She loves her second family. And I'm glad that she has someone that she can, you know, a second family that she can be around and be comfortable around. Like no shots to her father or his family or whatever, but like
some people just make you want to go.
No shots,
and we leave it there.
Her blood aunt. I'm not gonna say anything bad about her because she has been trying to do for Jossie since she was born, and she's like, this my niece, da da this.
Talking about my ex-daughter? Okay.
She even buys Jossie
we
gifts.
Keep it all in the family.
She buys Jossie gifts or whatever for Christmas or for her birthday. She tell her happy birthday. You know, she's a good auntie, and her dad is he tries to be a good dad, and I understand he got a lot on his plate, you know, but I want her to have a relationship with him.
No, she's loved. I think that's a big thing too. Girls need to have their fathers in their life. I know single mothers. I am there. I am not with either of my ex-husbands that I have children by, but they are in their lives. I made sure I did not keep them out of their lives. Because growing up as a girl, I realized that a girl needs her father just as much as she needs a mother, but for totally different reasons.
And I can attest to that because me and my dad don't see eye to eye, but in some situations, I would rather my father than my mother. Mm-hmm.
You need your father to teach you how to be loved by another man. So you don't jump at the first one that come at you and say, you girl, you so fine. I love you.
And then as a protector, as also, when I was a child, my parents would leave me at home, my older sister, she was old enough to watch me, take care of me or whatever. But if something happened, if the lights went out or something, if it was a storm or something, whereas some people would rather their mother be at home with them,
no,
I would rather my father be there because I know
my daddy carried a gun.
Yeah, I know that wasn't nothing gonna get me when my daddy was there because my daddy had heat.
Exactly.
You don't play that game.
But when I got scared of monsters at night, I would go and lay in the bed with my mom.
Yeah, I'm not ashamed to say this. I slept with my parents until I was 7 years old. They had to have another kid to get me out of bed. I'm just saying.
I was 16 and I was still going in my mama's bed, holding her hand while I slept.
I still try to get in that night. I'm 29 years old. They be like, get out of my bed. Or sometimes I go get in the bed when my dad get out of the bed and he'll come back, get out of my bed, get out of my spot. And I'm like, but no, it's comfortable.
Yeah. Even in my dreams, if I could find my mom in my dreams, I was okay.
Yeah.
Girl, you beating me now.
Once you see your mother, you know everything is gonna be alright.
Yeah.
It's like she calms you. Yeah. She gives you peace.
Yeah, she does.
Cause my mother has really become one of my best friends. Like I tell her literally everything. Some stuff. She's like,
my mom is my best friend.
She's like, I don't want to hear it. And I was like, but mommy, I need to tell you.
Yeah. I remember when I got pregnant with my first son. I was married. I called her friend first. And I said, is there any way a pregnancy test can be positive without you being pregnant? Is there anything you could be taking that would make it be positive? And she's like, no, go tell your mama you gotta tell your mama. She already knew what was wrong. She's like, you gotta go tell your mama. So I went and I stood in the bathroom. I'm like, Mom. She's like, what? I said, Mom, I got to tell you something. You better not be telling me that you're pregnant. I said, but you're the grandmama. She said, go.
Baby, I didn't even have to tell my parents. I waited until I was about 5 or 6 months to tell my parents that I was pregnant because I just knew they were going to flip out and kill me. But when I did tell them, my dad was like, I already knew. And I was like, how?
My dad did the same thing.
He was like, because I had a dream about fish, so I knew it was one of y'all. Like, my
daddy told me, he said, I knew already. I just couldn't say anything to you because I know that you know how you are about your weight. And I knew you were gaining weight, and I didn't want to say anything about it, you know, and make you feel bad.
He said you wouldn't come home from school, so I knew you was avoiding us. But like, really? Wait,
yeah. I've known pretty much everybody. I've known they had people pregnant because I have no sisters. I have three brothers.
Yeah, wait.
I have 3 brothers.
Wait.
And
wait.
Yeah, I have 3. My daddy's the older son.
Robert Jr.
Yeah.
Owen John. Okay.
Yeah. I have 3. And I can't say I knew when my oldest brothers had children coming, but my next to the oldest and my baby brother, I knew that their wives and girlfriends were pregnant before they did. I knew. Every time I got pregnant, one of them got pregnant.
Wow.
But I've always known. I knew when my son, every time he had a child on the way.
Really?
Yeah, I knew. Because I would dream of dolphins.
Really?
Yeah, I dream of dolphins. That's why I have a tattoo right here, y'all. Mm-hmm. That's why I have the dolphin with my children's names.
Did you know she was coming before she got here?
I did not know you.
Oh, okay.
I did not. When I met you, you were already pregnant.
Okay.
I did not know you then. But if I had known you and we had been close enough, I would have known. Yeah. I knew when, you know, yeah, I know sense. Yeah. Mm-hmm. My other friend that I had, I knew she was pregnant before she was. I came to her house one day and she has a lot of girls and stuff too. I said, look, somebody in this house pregnant. Like, she went through all of the, y'all better not be pregnant. Y'all better not be pregnant. End up, it was her. And she was 42 years old. I'm like, shit, really? Really? The children are grown. She had 7 children. The children are grown. And you're going to start over. I'm through. I'm through. Thank God the last one just graduated. I'm through.
Me too. I ain't got but one, but she done.
I got my grandbaby now. Y'all see the video of Prince? Look back. If you have not seen the Prince watching bird video, watch it.
My baby better wait 15, 20 more years before she make me a grandma.
Most definitely.
But, yeah, I ain't got but one. Mm-hmm. That's it.
How long is 15, 20 years?
That's her talking, y'all.
You'll be 29 years old if you wait 20 years.
Okay, but what about you? You had one when you were in age.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say it.
Don't make the same mistakes your mama make. Be better than your mama. Okay.
So you're saying that I was a mistake?
No, you're not a mistake. Don't ever feel like you're a mistake. Don't ever feel like you're a mistake.
And those are the things children have to be prepared.
You are a blessing from God. You were given to me because I needed you. I needed the love.
Yeah.
And you've given me all that and more. Like, I don't know what I would do if I wake up and you wasn't there.
Oh.
I mean, you would have a better life.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
No.
My life is perfect the way it is. Like, when you be gone, like, damn, what am I do, man? My baby gone. Like, sometimes I be feeling like, oh, God, would you please be quiet? But I love you.
You miss them.
Unconditionally.
I think that was the hardest thing for me being away from them in Africa.
Mm-hmm.
I cried. I cried. I cried every birthday because they're both born the same month. I cried Mother's Day. I cried Father's Day. I would cry every holiday because I told my husband this is the very first time in 18 and 24 years that I had not been with them. And I could not keep it together.
And don't ever think that you can outgrow my love.
Mm-mm.
But I can outgrow your height.
I'm ready to throw this goddamn glass.
And that's Moochie. Be sure to watch Moochie with Moochie. You're gonna get it all.
That's my heart, man. Y'all, she gives me a run for my money every single day.
She does.
She her mind
She's
is
so intelligent.
constantly
She's
moving.
so intelligent. Yeah.
My baby is a straight A student. She don't study. She don't do none of that shit. Straight A's.
Yeah.
And she's
That's
going
because
to
I don't feel like studying.
and she's going to the 4th grade. Straight A's. Never had anything bad said about her from the teachers. Oh, she's so sweet. That's my little helper. She's so nice. But the devil I get at home, I'm like, y'all talking about the right kid. I
That's
can't.
how my mom used to be. People would say, "Oh, your daughter's so well mannered and sweet and quiet," and she's like, "Are you sure you talking about my daughter?"
We talking about my kid.
I still remember when one of the teachers said I didn't even have to go to that grade or something. I could have just went to the other grade.
Yeah.
See, intelligence.
She probably will graduate early.
And I predict that my child will be valedictorian of her class.
Yeah.
Wow.
And if not Val, she will be Sal. And I can put that in the books.
Hey.
And drink to that.
I believe it. We definitely gonna drink to that.
Drink more.
And I'm working my butt off now. So that when she gets ready to graduate high school or her Sweet 16, whichever she chooses, that she's going to have a brand new car. Whatever car she chooses, paid cash. She won't have to work for anything.
Yeah, I always had a car. My son always had a car. So when the youngest came, he got a car. But when he graduated, he wanted a new car. So he has a new car.
So I'm not gonna make her, you know how some parents be like, okay, well I got you this car, you need to pay the car note and the insurance. I'm not gonna do my child like that. I'm working my butt off now so that I can save up and have enough money to pay cash money for her a car.
Get a security.
What if I
Always get a security. IUL, and I don't work in insurance anymore, but look it up.
So I'm gonna pay cash for her car and insurance. She ain't gotta worry about that. Mommy gonna pay insurance. If you need gas, mommy got you. I want you to work on studying and get those books. And I want you to, like, at this point, she don't even know what she want to be in life. It changes constantly from year to year. But whatever it is that she wants to do in life, I'm going to support her.
When she graduates, she's probably still not going to know. That's why so many people go to school undecided.
Yeah. But I feel like she's going to be a talk show host or, you know, something dealing with the media.
She is definitely going to be a great co-host on Munching with Moochie.
I think maybe now I know what I want to be.
What is it that you want to be?
I think that I want to be an actress.
You want to be an actress?
Oh.
That's fine, baby. Make
That's
that
very good, because I write screenplays,
and when
I'm gonna need actresses.
When I get up in age and people think I'm senile, and you on the movie TV, I'm like, that's my baby now. They be like, that ain't your child. They be like, that ain't your child. They be like, Daddy, it's my baby. Her name's Jocelyn. That's my baby. I carried her for 9 months.
Maybe you're proud of me.
Yeah. I'm proud of her now.
Maybe you could be my co-host.
Oh, okay.
One
I
of
can be
you.
your co-host. Oh,
Both of you.
Okay, we're gonna say TT gonna be your co-host. I'm gonna be in the back, making sure everybody got everything right for you. Like my baby said, she wanted this and she wanted that, and you better get it right. Because if you don't get it right, then you gotta answer to me and her uncle don't play.
No all green M&Ms, please.
I do not like peanut M&Ms. Give me chocolate M&Ms. M&Ms.
See, she's already a diva.
And at the cookout, macaroni. If it ain't no macaroni there, and if it ain't good macaroni, she's gonna tell you that it
And
ain't
see,
good.
we're right back to the macaroni.
Because I want this macaroni.
If there ain't no mashed potatoes and gravy, I don't want it.
If it ain't no mashed potatoes and gravy, she don't want it.
Mm-hmm. Well, y'all, this has been interesting, and we have also enjoyed our off-camera chat with Moochie, Jocelyn, aka Moochie. And you will soon see her on Mooching with Moochie. And of course, you can see she has a lot to say.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel more like she's gonna be I'm gonna be the co-host. She's gonna be hosting it.
Babe, she's very talkative.
So get ready for her. She's coming at you.
See, she can talk without the influence of alcohol. I gotta have the influence of alcohol.
And speaking of alcohol,
We're out.
our glasses are out. So are we. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Bye.
I'm imkimberlyracin.
Kimberlyracin, she step on the scene. 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 K-I-M-B, we the bomb, that's why. Kimberlyracin, she step on the scene.